Part-12 Attorney General. 157. Attorney General. 1. There shall be an Attorney General of Nepal. 2. The President shall, on recommendation of the Prime Minister, appoint the Attorney General. The Attorney General shall hold his or her office during the pleasure of the Prime Minister. 3. A person who is eligible to be appointed as a Justice of the Supreme Court shall be eligible to be appointed as the Attorney General. 4. The office of the Attorney General shall fall vacant in any of the following circumstances. A. In case he or she tenders resignation in writing to the President through the Prime Minister. B. In case he or she is relieved of the office by the President on recommendation of the Prime Minister, in case he or she dies. 5. The remuneration and all the facilities of the Attorney General shall be similar to those of a Justice of the Supreme Court. Other conditions of services of the Attorney General shall be in accordance with law. 158. Functions, duties, and powers of Attorney General. The Attorney General shall be the chief legal advisor to the government of Nepal. It shall be the duty of the Attorney General to give opinions and advices on constitutional and legal matters to the government of Nepal and such other authorities as the government of Nepal may specify. The Attorney General or government attorneys subordinate to him or her shall represent the government of Nepal in lawsuits wherein the rights, interests, or concerns of the government of Nepal are involved. Except as provided otherwise in this Constitution, the Attorney General shall have the right to make a final decision as to whether or not to institute any case on behalf of the government of Nepal in any court, judicial institutions, or authority. Opinion of the Attorney General shall be required for withdrawing a case filed on behalf of the government of Nepal. The Attorney General may, upon invitation by the Federal Parliament or any of its committees, appear and express his or her opinion on any legal question in such meeting. In the course of discharging the duties of his or her office, the Attorney General shall have the right to appear in any court, office, and authority of Nepal. The Attorney General shall, in the course of performing his or her duties in addition to that set forth in clause 2, have the power to carry out the following acts: to defend on behalf of the government of Nepal any lawsuit in which the government of Nepal is a plaintiff or defendant; to monitor or cause to be monitored whether any interpretation given to a law or any legal principle laid down by the Supreme Court in the course of hearing of lawsuits has been implemented. In case a complaint is made alleging that any person held in custody has not been treated humanly subject to this Constitution, or such person has not been allowed to meet his or her relative or through his or her legal practitioner, or in case information of such matter is received to require thereinto and give necessary directive to the concerned authority to prevent such act. The Attorney General may so delegate his or her functions, duties, and powers referred to in this article to his or her subordinate government attorneys as to be exercised and compiled with subject to the specified conditions. In addition to the functions, duties, and powers referred to in this article, other functions, duties, and powers of the Attorney General shall be in accordance with this Constitution and the federal law. 159. Annual Report. The Attorney General shall every year submit to the President an annual report on the works at which he or she has performed in accordance with this Constitution and the federal law, and the President shall cause such report to be laid before the federal Parliament through the Prime Minister. The annual report to be submitted pursuant to Clause 1 shall set out inter alia the number of advices and opinions on constitutional and legal matters rendered by him or her throughout the year, along with such description of such advices and opinions, details of cases instituted as state cases, details of defense made in lawsuits in which the government of Nepal is a plaintiff or defendant, details of reforms to be made in the future in relation to cases to be instituted as state cases, and information relating to crime trends. 160. Chief Attorney. There shall be a Chief Attorney in every province who shall be subordinate to the Attorney General. The Chief of Province shall, on recommendation of the concerned Chief Minister, appoint the Chief Attorney. The Chief Attorney shall hold office during the pleasure of the Chief Minister. A person who is qualified to be appointed as Judge of High Court shall be eligible to be appointed as the Chief Attorney. The office of the Chief Attorney shall fall vacant in any of the following circumstances: in case he or she tenders resignation in writing to the Chief of Province through the Chief Minister; in case he or she is removed from office by the Chief of Province on recommendation of the Chief Minister; in case he or she dies. The Chief Attorney shall be the chief legal advisor to the provincial government. It shall be the duty of the Chief Attorney to give opinions and advices on constitutional and legal matters to the provincial government and such other authorities as the provincial government may specify. The office or Attorney General shall manage the employees under the office of the Chief Attorney. The remuneration and other facilities of the Chief Attorney shall be similar to those of a judge of High Court. The functions, duties, and powers and other conditions of service of the Chief Attorney shall be as provided for in the provincial law. Provisions relating to the 161. Provisions relating to the conditions of service and facilities. Provisions relating to the remuneration, facilities, and conditions of service of the government attorneys and other employees under the Attorney General shall be as provided for in a federal act.